because it's officially fall. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how to enjoy the season of fall. It's one of my favorite seasons, if not the favorite season, and there's so much beauty to find in it. So I wanted to give you a few tips on how you can invite the season into your day-to-day and really enjoy it and not let it just pass by. The other day I was at the store and there was all these Christmas decoration already displayed, and I was just shocked because fall just barely started and we're already seeing Christmas stuff in the stores, and that can really distract us, and especially because we live in a very consumeristic society. We can get distracted to want to look forward to Christmas when we have such a beautiful season happening right now. I remember the first time I experienced fall, because I didn't grow up with 4 seasons, and when I experienced fall for the first time, it was in New England. I thought I was living in a painting. I was just mesmerized by the beauty. I took so many photos. I was outside all the time, and I really don't want to get used to that because it's been many years. Seasons can happen and we're like, we don't really care. This is what happens every year. So I want to invite you to be intentional in enjoying just the beauty and that every season brings. And I think fall is just very unique because it has so much beauty, and it's a time that starts the holidays, celebrations, depending on where you live, obviously. So okay, let's get into the video. So I'm gonna divide these tips in about 3 or 4 categories. And first of all, let's talk about home. Your home, your apartment, your house, wherever it is you lay down, bring inside a little bit of the season with decoration. I am not suggesting that you go out and just buy random decor, because retailers are very good at pushing all these unnecessary things. And here on this channel, we talk about the beauty of minimalism and trying to not consume things just for the sake of consuming. So when it comes to decor, for me, I like to incorporate just a little bit of the season in and not go overboard with buying fake pumpkins and all of these other things. But if you like those things, please go ahead and buy those. Just bring in something that will remind you that when you come into your home, it's the season of fall. When you go outside, obviously you can see it. For me, the way I like to decorate during fall, I use things like flowers, candles. I also like to bring in real pumpkins or fall leaves. Right now I haven't found any because the leaves are just now starting to change colors. And in the same category of home, I would suggest to try out a fall recipe. I already have a list of recipes that I want to try, and I also want to do a little bit more of baking, especially on those days that are rainy. I like to stay inside. I'm a homebody. Looking forward to having a home that smells like cinnamon and all these spices that we use during the fall season. And then the second category that I have is entertainment. I suggest planning ahead of time, because I can tell you so many years where I intend to do certain fall activities and then I procrastinate, and before I know it, the season is over and voila, I didn't get to do any of those things that I wanted to do. So I have a few activities that I want to do with my family this year. I'm going to list here a few fall activities that could serve as an inspiration for you. Another thing for entertainment is to find movies and TV shows and books that just put you in that cozy fall vibe. For me, every fall I like to rewatch one of my favorite series, Downton Abbey. I find that it's just very cozy over the fall season for some reason. The movie Pride and Prejudice is on Netflix right now, so that's like something that I've been watching over and over because it's just one of my favorite movies, and I find that it puts me in such a cozy feel during the fall. Also books, I love reading, and this is the time to pull up a nice fiction book and just read for the sake of reading. Right now I'm reading this book. It's called The Awakening of Miss Prim. It's a story that takes place in a fictional town in Europe. So it's very cozy, the descriptions of the town and just the story. It's a very easy read. I curl up on my bed or couch with a blanket and it just like makes me feel very cozy. And then third category, we're going to talk about fashion. Obviously on this channel we always talk about fashion, and fall is one of my favorite time of the year when it comes to fashion. I know we like our cozy sweaters, layering, all of those things, amazing. Plan ahead of time again, pick a word of how you want to feel this fall. What do you want to embody? What do you want to feel like? How you want to look like? Again, there's so many words that can describe a style. The next thing is to pick a color palette. We have so many beautiful color palettes, and for me, I find my inspiration into nature. Look at the fall leaves and fall colors and see which colors complement your skin tone. Try to limit trends. Every season there are new trends coming in. Not that you can't partake into trends, but before you go out and buy trends, make sure that you have core pieces that will go with everything in your wardrobe. And that you can wear again next year. Fashion and style is a very beautiful way to embody the season and to just have fun with your wardrobe. And then the next thing is find a scent that feels like fall. I have one for myself. It's the By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. I have raved and talked about this perfume. It's one of my favorites. I like it in the fall and winter, one of my favorites. So highly recommend that you also find a scent and a perfume that just makes you feel cozy. The last category I'm going to talk about is relationships. I just want to invite you in this season to think about people that you want to spend more time with and being intentional with. This is a time to just reflect on the year, reflect on the relationships that you've had. Thanksgiving is coming for those who live in the US. I know we should be thankful for people and for everything all year round. This is a special time that you can start thinking about the people that you want to just show that you are very thankful for. Find people to share the beauty of this season with. Invite someone to try out a recipe with. Go apple picking with your friends or your family. And the last thing that I'm just gonna say again, just be thankful that we get to live in this beautiful world, that we get to experience different seasons, that we get to experience it with people that we love and people who are dear to us. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, I'm going to invite you to join us, and I will see you in my next